did you arrive? I was completely lost in thought. When would I ever not? If it weren't for my library work and potion-making duties, I'd love nothing more than to spend every day chatting with you like this. The number of people borrowing books is around the same as always, but lately, more people seem to be returning them on time than ever before. It seems that the citizens of the City of Freedom have become more conscious of time. Frankly, I'm quite relieved. Of course, I can't expect everyone to be as sensible as you, cutie. You look so adorable with a little more red in your cheeks. Oh, I was completely... When would I... If it weren't for my library work and special potions? Oh, as a matter of fact, I concocted one that makes textiles softer to the touch, and another that keeps the air fragrant and fresh. I'm quite fond of that one. They weren't requested by the Knights of Favonius, though. I just made them out of personal interest. Is it just me, or have my interests become more domestic in nature since I met you? You look so adorable with a little more red in your cheeks. Oh, I was complete... I'd quite like to invite you to afternoon tea. I can offer you sunsettia or rosebud tea. And as for snacks, what kind of cake do you like? You guessed correctly. There is nothing I can't create if I put my mind to it. It's just that most of the time, I don't find these sort of things to be worth all the extra effort. But you are special to me. I don't think about energy spent if it's for you. Perhaps instead of asking for your preferences, I should let it be a surprise instead. Oh my, remind me not to add too much sugar, because you, cutie, are sweet enough already. Seriously though, I need to start getting prepared. We can't have you underestimating me. Oh, I was complete... I'd quite like to... I can offer you sunsettia or... You're so easygoing. It's so relaxing spending time with you. But for once, I do want to take the trouble to make something nice. There is nothing I can't create. It's just that most of the time, but you are I should let it be a surprise and... Oh my. Seriously though, we can't have you... Oh, when I was completely... Have a good night, cutie. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm a little envious of the way you manage to stay so energetic, even at this hour. Be sure to get enough sleep.
Let the wind lead. It is very comfortable here. The air is fresh and the environment is restful. It is also very quiet. I think I will be able to concentrate and get a lot of work done here. Is that not all right? Thank you. I'll be sure to keep your suggestion firmly in mind. Let the wind... It is very... The air is fresh. It is also very quiet. Thank you. I'll be sure to keep... Let the wind... Of course. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. Is there a particular topic that you wish to discuss? Oh, I apologize. Evidently, I talk about work so much that it gets quite exasperating for the people around me. I will think on this. I am sorry. I understand. You mean to say that we should be more informal in the way we interact with each other. Okay, I will do my best. Let the wind... Of course. It's always a pleasure. Is there a particular topic that you would... Only a few simple songs. It's really nothing to brag about. But I'm completely unprepared. At the very least, let me practice first. Okay, I will do my best. Let the wind... Perhaps you could join me for a walk? I have taken what you said recently to heart and tried to make a few adjustments in my life. Of course, I still push myself to complete my work when performing my official duties. But when I'm with you, I'm now able to unwind. This is all thanks to you. This whole time, you have been a great companion to me. You're always so considerate of my circumstances. It would be shameful if I didn't at least recognize this much. So thank you. Truly. We should walk while we talk. I still have so much I want to say to you. Let the wind... Perhaps you could of course, but when I'm with you, I'm now able to... This whole time, it would be... So thank you. Truly. I still have so... Let the wind... Good night. Try not to stay up too late, as you often remind me yourself.
Hi there. Oh, seeing you so full of life puts my mind at rest. Oh, I've been practicing a new song recently, but I'm still trying to iron out a few details. When I repeat the chorus, should I go up a half step? Oh, I can't decide. And I think there's room for improvement with the dance routine, but I'm not sure. If it's no trouble, I'd really appreciate it if you could watch my performance and give me your suggestions. Thank you. Please don't laugh at me if there are parts that still need practicing. I've thought about this a lot of times in the past, but it's taken me this long to finally pluck up the courage to perform for you at such close distance. If you laughed at me, there'd be nowhere I could run from my embarrassment. Okay, then, let the show begin. Hi there. Oh, seeing... Oh, but I'm still... When I repeat the... If it's no trouble, I'd really... Thank you. I've thought about this a lot of... If you laughed at me, there'd be nowhere I... Okay, then, let the show... Hi there. Oh, seeing you... Good night. Sweet dreams.
Hello. Is there some matter of importance you wish to discuss with me? This is a comfortable environment, a good place to be calm and gather one's thoughts, much like the days in the Jade Chamber. Oh, you misunderstand. An environment can't be judged purely on its size or opulence. I sense the time and effort that you have put into this place, which reminds me of the time and effort I myself spent when constructing the Jade Chamber. Or to put it another way, I see this as the Jade Chamber that belongs to you. Hello, is there some matter? This is a comfortable and much like the days in the Jade Chamber. Please, kindness has nothing to do with it. An environment can't be judged. I sense the or to put it another... Hello, is there some matter? A chat? Is there some commercial matter you wish to inquire about? Interesting. So many merchants and business magnates vying to invite me to dinner. And you wish to have a simple chat? You make me laugh. These people, they send me the most extravagant gifts. But all they're really after are my words. Any morsel of information that may hint at Leo's future commercial trends. Which makes the prospect of a carefree, honest chat here with you all the more valuable to me. For it is something that Mora cannot buy. So, stay with me a while. And let's chat about the simpler things in life. Anything at all. Hello, is there some matter? A chat? Is there... And you wish to have a simple chat? You really are quite different from the rest. These people, but all they're really... Which makes the... For it is something... So... Hello, is there some matter... As a matter of fact, there is something I've been planning for a while now. The next time we have an important policy decision on our hands, I'd like you to get involved. Not exactly. I was thinking that you would be involved in the decision itself. Rest assured, I am not prone to misjudgment. The fount of knowledge and boldness of spirit that your travels have bequeathed upon you are sure to imbue your policies with rare and valuable foresight. I have no doubt. Oh, that reminds me. After the decision is made, if you could please shred any documentation that accumulates on the wall during the process. Leoa is due another paper snowstorm. This time, you'll be the one to change the prevailing weather. Hello. Is there some matter? As a matter of fact, the next time we have an important policy... Not exactly. I like your boldness of spirit. The world of commerce is a battleground, and policymaking requires conviction and decisiveness. All that you have experienced during your travels is sure to imbue your policies with rare and valuable foresight. I have no doubt. Oh, after the decision is made, Leoa is due another paper snowstorm. Hello. Is there some matter? Good night to you, too. Try to relax and enjoy yourself while you're here. Get some rest.
Hello. I'm so happy to see you again. Can I do anything for you? I'm at your service. It would be my pleasure. Do you know something? Ever since I came here, I don't believe I've picked up a single item of lost property. I'm still not used to it. Oh, what I mean is, I often used to find odds and ends while performing my cleaning duties. For example, a faded headband under a cabinet, or a ball hidden in a bush by a kitten, or a bookmark in a corner of the library, keys dropped at the side of the road, oh, an unsigned letter of confession stuck in the door of the church. No, not at all. It is a great honor to perform my duties. Speaking of cleaning, this place always seems so clean and tidy. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's always very fulfilling to work here. More so than when I'm cleaning for the Knights or anywhere else. Because this is your home. Hello. Can I do anything? It would be my... Do you know something? I'm still not used to it. No, they're just items I find while cleaning. For example, or a ball, or a bookmark, and I always do my utmost to reunite each item with its owner. But the ones that go unclaimed remain at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Speaking of cleaning, this place always seems so clean. Oh, it's always very... Because... Hello? Can I do anything? Huh? You're asking me? I want to take your measurements and make an outfit for you. If you wore clothes that I made for you, most certainly be a wonderfully momentous occasion. Okay. All right then. Excellent. Time to get busy again. Only, this must be the happiest kind of busy in all of Teyvat. Hello. Can I do anything? Huh? You're asking me? I want... Oh, of course, they don't call me the, Wonder Maid for nothing. If you wore clothes, that I'd most certainly be a wonderfully momentous occasion. Okay. All right then. Excellent. Only... Hello. Can I do anything? Good morning. The temperature has been fluctuating greatly as of late, so please take care to not catch a cold.
Oh, when did you arrive? I was completely... Morning, cutie. I'm sure you're keeping on top of everything that needs doing, but if you find yourself struggling at any point, you know I'm always available to lend a hand.
It's been a while. How have you been? The atmosphere is pleasant and to my liking. In the time that I've known you, I've come to glean some information about your character and principles. Your decisions hold my trust. It's been a while. How have you been? The atmosphere is pleasant and to my liking. Everything comes from nothing, and that which is small becomes large one step at a time. While I've lived many years, I'm not inflexible enough to be incapable of appreciating youthful trends. Your taste always sets others at ease. It's been a while. How have you been? That would be my pleasure. What would you like to discuss? The past. Then let us find a free day to take our time and talk. A millennium's worth of stories cannot be told in one moment. If you wish to be comfortable while listening, we'll need a pot of fine tea, 2 quality chairs, and a pleasing courtyard. Don't trouble yourself. This place will do just fine. We can sit down and take our time chatting. It's been a while. How have you been? That would be my pleasure. What would you like to discuss? So you're interested in my past? I have many stories to tell. What fills an ordinary person with intrigue is but an aspect of daily life for me. This topic is a bit unexpected. I don't know where to start. My story is long and will take up a significant amount of your time. But should you be willing to listen, we can talk over cups of tea. It's been a while. How have you been? As of late, I've been thinking about housing arrangements. This residence of yours has unique scenery and elegant furnishings which I find very attractive. I frequently come and go. Excuse my disturbances. Speaking of such things, I ought to contribute something to your realm. And so, if it does not bother you, I would like to find a gift for you. A pity. As they say, only a mighty sword is worthy of a mighty hero. A gift befitting you truly is difficult to come by. Fortunately, we have plenty of time, so there's no need to rush a decision. While I may no longer be the Geo-Archon, I can be considered an old-fashioned citizen of Liyue. I have my courtesy. When the time comes, please, accept it without worries. As long as you agree to accept it. I have witnessed much from you. Our time is boundless. A carefree life relies upon a resolute and clear heart. Being with you like this is truly a lively and joyous experience. Thank you, friend. It's been a while. How have you been? As of late, this residence I frequently speaking of such. And so, if it does not bother, pity. Fortunately, we have plenty of time. While I may no longer, I have my courtesy. I have witnessed being with you like. Thank you, friend. It's been a while. How have you been? Good morning. Though your journey be fair, do not unduly tire yourself.
Hello. I heard the sound of footsteps from afar. And here you are. I believe that the utopia referenced in literature would likely resemble this place. Peaceful and comforting. Enough for one to forget the time while pouring oneself into research. Huh? Yes, of course. Right. I will often sketch my surroundings. Your arrangements in this realm also provide a source of inspiration for me. Thank you. Hello. I heard the sound of... Not peaceful and comforting. Let your creative instincts run unabated, and I should be quite content. I will often sketch my surroundings. Thank you. Hello. I heard the sound of foot... Certainly. I will let you decide the topic of our conversation. Yes, this is a habit that I formed a long time ago. Initially, it was for research purposes. I originally tried to reproduce subjects with a rubbing technique. However, the results were inadequate and lacked spirit. After that, I tried to learn how to draw. While refining my artistic skills, I unconsciously found myself engrossed in drawing. Anything else? Probably you? At first, it was because you carry the aura of the stars, but now, it seems that there is more to it. Why is this? Give me some time, and I can conduct experiments to find out. Hello, I heard the sound of... Certainly. I will let you... If you ask me, the world is a limitless library. There's a multitude of research topics for experiments. You can use your own hands to unearth unknown secrets and ultimately master new knowledge. This sort of feeling is captivating. Anything else? Probably you? At first, but now, why is that? Hello, I heard the sound of... Where should I begin? In your company, I never lack inspiration. It's good for both drawing and experiments. And not just for these, but for many other things. Speaking of which, I used to think interaction with others was a waste of time. But after meeting you, I'd rather spend my time on you than other matters. This is a unique anomaly. I think I likely know the reason why. So, can you also give me more of your time? Thank you. Then today's subject, you and your realm. By the way, after we're done, may I have the pleasure of inviting you to dessert with me to continue our time together and to thank you for your company. Hello, I heard the sound of... In your company. It's good for both draw... And not just for the... Speaking of what... But after meeting... This is... So... Can you also... Thank you. I'll guarantee your safety, as I've done before. We already understand each other quite well, don't we? By the way, after we're done, may I have the pleasure of inviting you to dessert with me to continue our time together? Hello, I heard the sound of Morning. I've already organized my next stage of research objectives, but should you have other arrangements, I don't necessarily mind revising my plans.
Would you look at that? The name of this room is the Feiyun Study Room. Its name contains the word Yun, just like my own name. It looks like I have a special connection with this room. I'm kidding, of course. It is most definitely to my liking, though. Furnished with all the supplies one could possibly hope for in a study. I am truly grateful. You've arrived. I couldn't help but notice how busy you are these days. If you could manage to find the time to sit and enjoy an opera together, or share a pot of tea, taking a moment to slow down and enjoy the finer things in life is always beneficial to your body and soul. Yes, you needn't worry. Everything here seems to be in good order, not to mention the delightful scenery. I think I will have no issue residing in such a pleasant place. I have a habit of going to an open space every morning to rehearse my voice. It can be difficult to find a suitable place where my singing won't disturb anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here, that is not a problem at all. Yes, why, that's a fundamental part of anyone's routine in my profession. If you skip a day, only you will know. But if you skip 3 days, the whole audience will know. A master never forgets the fundamentals of practicing. All right, I can see it written on your face already. That sounds exhausting. As a matter of fact, I don't feel that way at all. Quite the opposite, really. To fully deliver the elegance of Liyue opera to the audience, we must strive for excellence, properly performing every subtlety in the story. To be completely honest, I find great enjoyment in my hours of practice. Great. Thank you for your kind understanding. You've arrived. If you could manage... Yes, you needn't worry. I have a habit of... It can be difficult to find a suitable place. How kind. I do appreciate your courtesy. However, in my practice routine, I tend to go over my whole repertoire, both singing and reciting. I may suddenly be acting dreadfully mournful one moment, and then practicing a hysterical laugh the next. I fear such a kaleidoscope of outright emotion may scare you. I would much rather prefer to offer you a complete and fully prepared opera instead. Great. Thank you for your kind understanding. You've arrived. If you could manage to find the... Yes, that would be perfect. I've been meaning to ask for your guidance on many things. It's just that you've traveled extensively. You have much experience for me to draw upon. I must respect you if I wish to gain from your experience. To be completely honest, there are times I have considered giving up the opera and taking time to travel around faraway nations. But things are always busy in the troupe, and I've just never found the right opportunity. After traveling to so many places, I'm sure that you've learned many different customs. Would you mind sharing some with me? For example, the swordplay of the knights in Mondstadt. What's that like? Does it differ from that of the martial artists we see in Liyue? I've also heard that the swords produced in Inazuma can cut through nearly anything. How do they forge such sharp swords? A fighting style that flows like the wind. I wonder, are they capable of even manipulating the wind in combat? I want to hear all that you have to say. It truly is fascinating. I'll be sure to prepare some more questions for the next time we talk. Of course, I'll be sure to make our conversations worth your time as well. I will prepare an appropriate gift for you as thanks for answering my questions. You've arrived. If you could manage... Yes, that would be perfect. I've been meaning to... Is this humor of yours also something that you've acquired throughout your travels? Then I won't beat around the bush. To be completely honest, after traveling to so many... For example, I've also heard that the swords produced in Inazuma... Oh, that must be a very special material then. It's no wonder that the people of Inazuma are reputedly confident in their craftsmanship. I want to hear all that you have to say. I'll be sure to prepare... Of course. You've arrived. If you could manage... Yes, now that you mention it, there is one thing I have been meaning to do. When I was a child, my father often told me legends of the Adepti. I remember that one legend in particular made mention of an Adeptus abode in Dreyun Karst. Yes, that's right. The legend had it that Adepti could drift upon beams of light, ride lightning, and leap into the sky to ascend to their abode. From their lofty dwelling, they gaze to and fro, drifting over land and sea. They know not the world below. My father would have a mesmerized look on his face whenever we got to that part of the story. But though the story has been passed down all these years, no one has yet to ever see such an abode. It has always been my dream to go and see such a place one day. I would even like to perform an opera there, letting Adepti and people alike hear my voice echoing through the lands. No, really? I mean, I know that your words are sincere. It's just that you answered so quickly, and I haven't even decided what opera to perform or what costume to prepare. Thank you very much. That's most kind of you. All right, I have some ideas. I think for the performance, I will sing a selection about you and your dealings with the Adepti. As for the costume, I was hoping you could give me some creative input. All right, it's settled. I'll start practicing today. Actually, why not start right away? No time like the present. I must make sure this performance turns out perfect. You've arrived. If you could manage... Yes, now, when I was a child, my father... Yes, that's right. From their my father would have a... But though the story... It has... Oh, I would even like to perform an opera there. No. I mean, I know. Thank you very... All right. As for the costume, I was... All right, it's...
This is a nice workshop. Looks like I will be able to continue my research here as well. I believe that you must have acquired some sort of secret art that allows you to copy things from the real world. Is this not so? If you don't mind, I'd like to conduct some further research with you. Perhaps it may be of some help to you.
Did you arrange all of this yourself? Oh, to have you do such strenuous work yourself. I should have come to your aid earlier. I have neglected my duty as a maid. You must be tired after a hard day's work. I'll brew you some tea and prepare your favorite snacks. Please rest well.
The people of Liyue follow a multitude of rules when arranging the furniture in a study. These decorative arts can largely be organized into 3 schools of thought and 9 areas of specialization. You have never heard my explanations on the subject, and yet you still avoided every taboo. Perhaps some tacit connection is formed between us during our journey together.
This is a fine study. The books here are considered quite rare. In those material catalogs from Mondstadt, perhaps they might provide some competitive market advantage. If I had to say one thing, it would be that the decorations are a little simple. It wouldn't hurt to consider adding more presentable articles of furniture.
Oh, such a tidy room. It reminds me of the Knights of Favonius guest room. Now, if it only had a few cute decorations, it would be even more cozy. Let's go buy some when you have the time.
You have good taste in literature. Large bookshelves and a fireplace? This would be a most comfy place to put my feet up. I must reward you well for making this place so cozy.
I never thought that such a perfect study could exist outside the Knights of Favonius headquarters. I would certainly feel at ease here, whether it be while reading or working. Thank you, Honorary Knight. I am very satisfied.
This realm... If you ever... This realm... If you ever... I always love to take a stroll around the night market after a performance. This street has a striking resemblance to those back in Liyue. It really feels just like being there. Let's take a stroll around here tonight, then. What do you say?
A fascinating copy. You have attended to every fine detail. Even the feeling of the wilderness that one can only experience when adventuring themselves. All right, then. I'll go ahead and start sketching. Would you mind if I make you the subject matter of my sketch?
These facilities will make it much easier to maintain our weapons. After all, I must be ready for battle at any moment if I am to protect everyone. Thank you for doing this. You are also someone I want to protect.
The flourishing city of Liyue developed from small streets dotted with a few shops. Just like this one. You have a talent for many pursuits, as well as a boldness of spirit. To me, each day spent with you is as valuable as gold.
I have observed Liyue from the Jade Chamber for years. Every building and every tile is etched into my memory. I cannot sense the slightest feeling of discord from this street. It is quite a rare find indeed. Your ability never ceases to surprise me.
Whenever I go for a stroll around Mondstadt and see the citizens happy and free, I feel deeply inspired. The knights perform our duty precisely so that the city's residents may live in peace. The atmosphere in this park is excellent. Thank you.